All right, welcome everybody back to another edition of Chairgatin. I'm your host, Rattlesnake, coming at you live once again from Austin, Texas. Here with my co-host once again, Dakota. What's up, Dakota?
Oh man, it's been a minute. It's good to be live from Atlanta, Georgia. Dakota Drake 4 coming at you. We got a lot to discuss, and we're gonna fucking pack it in this baby.
We're gonna try to get it packed in.
Hey, let's get it, dude.
Let's do it. What's up? It's Chairgatin coming at you live.
Hello, come right in. Rock flag and eagle.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Feels good to be back.
Yeah, so we took a little bit of a break. Dakota was dealing with some stuff. I was dealing with playing a whole lot of golf in Nashville, Tennessee. Just a
week
little
late.
bit late for the race.
A week late.
I showed up.
Where is everybody?
I was in the airport and I was wearing this shirt. Granted, it's the Austin race.
Yeah.
And one of the security guards, what do you call those guys? You know,
airport marshal dudes.
Airport cops.
Yeah.
He was like, "You here for the race? Because you're a little late." And I just kind of played it off. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, I'd be like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, I was like, "Wait, seriously?" And he was like, "Wait, yeah, are you serious?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm just playing, man." Yeah. So it was cool. It was cool for somebody in the airport to just kind of, give me a shout out for the NASCAR shirt. So that's always
spot the swag in the wild.
And if you can't notice from our beautiful faces, we're brought to you by two great companies that start with Y and E. First of all, we'll say Yeti. We'll give Yeti a shout out. We are brought to you by Yeti. Link in the description. No discount codes, no nothing fun for you. But if you're going to buy Yeti and you like the podcast, you might as well just use our link anyway because we get paid and we like.
Yeah, if you want like free shipping or something, dude, just use it.
Yeah. So there you go. Use that link if you want to buy anything Yeti. But we are also brought to you by Yeats. If you can't see from our faces, these beautiful, beautiful sunglasses. Speaking of Yeats, let me pull something out here.
Boy,
we've been loving Yeats so much. This company's been great to us. We love the partnership we got going with them.
My boys.
I got so many Yeats laying. I have like 4 Yeats laying in front of me.
Dude, big baller. Look at you.
I know. I've been buying a whole lot of them.
Dude, Jared getting them with his little video he made. I was like, dude, share that.
It was awesome.
Please. Yeah.
Loved it. We love our fans. We love when our fans interact with the companies that are supporting us, which is really cool. So look at this. Fresh out of the pack. I'm pulling this fresh out of the pack.
Is that the
brand new? Look at this. Taking off.
Let me comment.
I'll wrap it back up just so you know it's brand new.
Nice, dude.
Let's go. These guys right here.
Damn, them are fresh.
Look at those, dude. Look at those. We're going to be giving these away. We're giving this pair away. We're going to be posting on Twitter and Instagram. All you have to do to win these pair of Yeats is, number 1, like the post. Okay, pretty simple. Number 2, tag a friend in the post, whether that's Instagram or Twitter. I'll be picking from either one. The amount of people you tag in the post is how many entries you get to win these pair of Yeats.
Damn.
And number 3, share the post. So if it's Instagram, you can post it on your story or however you do that. If it's Twitter, just hit retweet. Then obviously follow us.
I hope we remember all this.
I'll remember it. Pretty simple. You get to win this pair. We'll probably do it for like 48 or 78 hours. Get that going. Win that pair. Look how sexy those are.
We'll have to do this some more. I'm gonna have to get some more swag.
I'm gonna wrap all this back in the package for you. Send it to you like it's brand spanking new. That's the first time they've come out of the package. You watched me unpack it.
Worn by yours truly.
So I'll put mine back on. But there you go. Yeah, and they're worn by me. So if anything, that makes them more valuable.
Right.
So
damn, dog.
Use our code Chairgatin. You get 10% off. If you don't win those, you can still buy those on their website. Really affordable. 10% off Chairgatin. So thank you.
Yeah.
And Pocono happened.
Yeah,
we got 2 races.
We're a couple days late. I'm sure everybody's already done gossiping with all the other news dropping this week. But damn, dude, Pocono was a sleeper. Like, everybody's kind of like, all right, Pocono doubleheader. Let's see how this goes. And it came out swinging, dude, with a bang. Saturday race was fucking awesome. The whole race was awesome. I was like, dude, this is a very great Pocono race.
I feel like Pocono doesn't have a good name behind it. People usually don't.
Yeah, Pocono Raceway. It's Pocono. The Poconos. And dude, with a wild fucking ass finish, Kyle Larson he does have kryptonite. It's called flat tires. And fucking
Apparently that works.
Bowman
Yeah.
sneaks. If Bowman is sneaking up and getting these W's, dude, 3rd win of the year. What the fuck? The 48's in victory lane. So got skip to Sunday. Another, we got Xfinity race and Cup race. What a great fan fest. I mean, we'll get down to that, but dude, Sunday's a banger race too. A nail biter fuel mileage race. I mean, that's classic Pocono. Really good. Can they make it? Who's going to run out? These guys everybody's a lap short, to 2 laps short. Who saved the fuel? Who's pushing the issue? Guys are coming on fresh tires. It was wild, dude.
Best comment of the day.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one right there.
No more like Pokey, yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Pocono usually has bad connotation with its name. People are usually pretty bored with the race, even though the track looks really cool. So I got you excited, but
the racing was phenomenal as well.
Especially for a doubleheader weekend. It's easy to get people bored. You know what I mean? 2 races back to back. It's pretty easy to get people bored of the same track, but they did well. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Also, you mentioned Larson has kryptonite in his flat tire. 2nd race he didn't win, but he did come in 2nd. So
in a backup car starting last.
Exactly.
I was like, dude, if he wins this, because he wasn't even really up there. He got some nose damage. I don't know how much you saw Sunday. Sunday, he got some nose damage right on the very first lap. He ruined Denny Hamlin on the restart. They got bottlenecked. And it was like, oh, my God, Larson had to pit to fix damage. It's over. He's done. And then here it came down to fuel mileage at the end. And Larson is coming with a head of steam. It seems like he's been saving. And it's honestly it's not even like him dominating. It's it's coming down to a fuel mileage race. And I think Larson might get this thing because we weren't sure if Kyle Busch was going to make it. And here's the thing too on Sunday is Kyle Busch had transmission issues in the middle of the race, had only 4th gear. They're pushing him out of the pit stop on his last stop. It is fucked.
Let's not forget to mention stage 1. I mean, where did he start? And then he was just running up to the front right away.
Dude,
I mean, Kyle Busch was on it.
Yeah, it was wild. His transmission woes end up being the silver lining to getting him the W. He came back in to fix fuck with the transmission some more, and they went ahead and topped it off while he was doing that, and that ended up giving him the mileage to race. Because Denny pit on the same lap with him before, and Denny didn't make it. And I mean, it was a crazy clutch moment. It was a classic Kyle. Holy shit, he got it.
Classic Kyle, but we do have to specify classic Kyle Busch because now there's 2 dominant Kyles.
Dude, I mean, if we want to rewind, I know we're jumping all over, but dude, Saturday was Larson is fucking inevitable. Here we are again talking about Larson on Saturdays, and he's gonna win. He's crude. There was a good battle. Bowman put up a fight. They had strategy with 2 tires. He was oh, Kyle Larson's gonna make quick work of Bowman. It took him 20 laps to get past him. He was just biding his time. And then all of a sudden, Kyle just sets him up, high-lows him, and blows his doors off. And we're oh, Kyle Larson's gonna win again.
Good
okay,
teammate battle.
Yeah, it was a good teammate battle. And then literally they're Kyle Larson spanking the field. His 5th win in a row. This is crazy.
Right.
Oh my God, his tire's flat. Boom! Dude. I mean, I jumped off the couch holy shit. It was insane. It's those moments right there that get you hooked right back at it.
This might just be the best season ever.
It ain't over till it's over. Yeah, Fox is they're the Leonardo meme. We told y'all.
The cigarette or whatever.
Yeah.
That's.
The races were good.
Yeah, I mean, I think this sums it up right here. The Kyle and Kyle show.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And Kyle Busch just proving even if he went through a slump a little bit earlier in the season. You just give him a second because he's getting right back up. Compared
to last year, when's Kyle going to win? What's Kyle doing? He doesn't win till the end of the season, and now he's already got 2 wins this year. It's well, the 18's here to play, dude, and he's been close at a couple of these races besides Hendrick's dominance. I mean, Kyle's right there batting at him, dude.
Busch.
Yeah, Kyle Busch.
You see how confusing?
Yeah,
you see how confusing this is about to get?
Here's another thing.
The rest of the season is going to be like this.
It's Bowman wins, so you're oh, another winner besides Kyle Larson. Oh, but it's still Hendrick. Hendricks is still winning.
Right.
But then now the waves have settled, and Gibbs has checked off another one with Kyle Busch on Sunday. And I mean, all is right in the world again. It's like, oh,
They're
fuck.
the only other team that can compete right now, I think.
Yeah. Everybody else just, staggering away. I will note that, Kevin Harvick got 2 top 10s with his Ford was pretty decent.
Yeah.
And so there was there were some upsets up there in the top 10 in some of these races as well. Fucking what, on Saturday the 37 got like 9th. Ryan Preece was plugging away. I think Tyler Reddick also got a top 10 on Saturday, if I don't recall right. But and then on Sunday, the infamous great GOAT he is, our man Bubba Wallace, got his first top 5 and top 10 of the season. All not hope is lost over there at 2311
Wait,
Racing.
you say first top? The same race.
First
Yeah,
top
so
10
his
and
top
top
5.
5.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can get into that real quick. Though I did want to mention just the viewership for Pocono. It was down a little bit. It was 1.4 million for Saturday.
That's still a lot of
and
people.
2.4 million for Sunday.
I feel like a lot of people are like, yeah, the race is on Sunday. And they're like, the race yesterday. And people are like, wait, what?
So that's the thing. I think you're going to take a huge hit for having it on a Saturday. So that's inevitable.
And you're wasting your Saturday afternoon. Like, not wasting it. I want to watch the race, but like, I could be doing other shit on a Saturday, but I'm watching the race because I love NASCAR.
Right. So the viewership was down a little bit. It was down quite a bit for the Saturday race and then down just a little bit for the Sunday race. Not a huge deal, but I did think it was interesting to see how good the viewership was for the SRX race.
Yeah, that was very surprising. I caught it myself.
1.3 million.
Yeah, that's big time. That's batting toe and toe.
Yeah, so that's pretty wild. I mean, I guess good for both. Good for both. Viewership's down a little bit for NASCAR, but I did want to mention, and I'm sure everybody that watched the race, they mentioned this plenty, was that they had the most camping or RVs or whatever in the infield in the history of Pocono.
Damn.
Which almost sounds made up because as Dale Jr. mentioned in the broadcast, he was like, I was racing here in the early 2000s for sold out crowds, and they did say it was at capacity. There was a few empty seats, but I mean, I'm sure they did sell capacity. But it's wild that they said they had to turn parking.
And the infield was packed.
They said that they had to turn infield parking into RV camping because there's so much of it. So that's a really good sign. I think
it was packed. Like I
think that might have something to do with Jared last week mentioned that they've just been itching for a race up there because nothing in the Northeast, I guess, has had a race in over a year.
Yeah, they're still in medieval times. So, when NASCAR
with
comes,
the Black Plague coming through,
everybody is wanting to get out, and it was freaking awesome. The stands were packed. I mean, they were packed on Saturday on TV. They were packed on Sunday. I saw people posting picture stuff, but it looked awesome. Looked like a great time. Looked like Nashville all over again with the crowd. Like it was great. And I finally got to watch the NBC broadcast, and just bravo by NBC. Amazing.
Like
it was incredible. That was one thing I loved so much. It is everything they hit out of the park. Just shitting on Fox. Another topic for another day.
So I mean, good for Pocono. I think it was a successful doubleheader. Weekend. It's tough to pull off because, like we said in the last episode, we got shit to do on Saturdays. You know, we're NASCAR fans. We put all of our shit on a Saturday. So I think good for them for getting everybody out there. Although the viewership took a bit of a dip, I think they held strong and they put on a great show. So the people watching, I think, really enjoyed it and will probably tune in next year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely, I mean, and then also, like, the bang for your buck, dude. You get a truck race and a cup race. Oh, and Xfinity and a cup race. I'm not even going to mention ARCA. I wouldn't even go if I was there. But it's all the racing you get to see, dude. It is, it's awesome. And, like, I sat there and watched the Xfinity race, and it was pretty damn good. And I was like, man, yeah, good experience. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, there's a cup race coming on in a couple hours. Oh, yeah, cool. Let's do it.
Totally agree. Someday we'll go. Someday me and Dakota will get there.
We will go to Pocono, Jared.
Someday we'll get up there to Pocono. But you mentioned Bubba. I figured we might as well talk about it since everybody else seemed to want to talk about it. Bubba, his first top 5 finish, first top 10 finish in the 23. In the 23, because he did come in second at the Daytona 500.
I've seen people post too. Michael Jordan was there. They didn't even talk about it.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
people post
So,
pictures of him, and I was like,
so
oh,
great timing for Bubba to finish.
yeah.
I mean, what did he finish? It was 14, right? On Saturday? I want to say,
Yeah, I want to say he was
it was,
like in the top 15.
I think it was like right inside. I think it was 14. Let's see. I think I had it pulled up. Yeah, 14th.
Okay.
14th on Saturday. And then, as we all have heard so much, 5 finished 5th on Sunday.
Yeah, it's just a great fuel strategy call.
Really good weekend for him.
As Bubba arrived, as it a good crew chief call? I don't know. Did he save fuel right? Did he get lucky? I don't know. I don't know what you want to call it. Bubba on TV said this is more to come, and he's the best there is, plain and simple. Pisses excellence.
Okay, he didn't say. I was like, I hope he didn't say that, right?
That's pretty much how he acted. I get it. He's stoked, excited, but his interview was like, "We just got to do this more often. This is what we're capable of." And it was like, sit down, please, sir.
Well,
We've seen what you're capable of.
It's starting to be a bit of a trend. I will say that because Sonoma, I think is when he finished 15th. That was his first like top 15 finish. That was a couple weeks ago. I mean,
well, he will admit
he
is not favored on the road courses. He hates road course racing. And they were like, hey, he's like, we're ready for next week. And they're like, yeah, Road America. He was like, oh, shit.
Right. And then I think, what did he finish in Nashville? Like 20th or something like that. But kind of back to his
I think
normal.
he spun out twice.
But then he comes back and he finishes 14 and then 5. There's a bit of a trend there. I will give him that. And I'm trying to be fair because early on, I was a doubter of Suarez. And since this season, I've said, you know what? I'm seeing a lot more out of Suarez than I've ever seen before. And I'm starting to doubt
best
myself.
Season of his life, dude.
Right. And so now I do have to give Bubba some credit. I don't want to be that guy that won't at least admit I'm seeing something right now at Bubba. And maybe it's because his back's to the wall and he's trying to prove it. But
it's just in time because these playoffs are going to be here before we know it. We're clocking them off, and that little
let's be real, he's not making the playoffs.
Well, the battle right there is going to be juicy. We're going to Daytona. How fast was that 23 Squirrel car?
He needs
the
a
Daytona
win.
500. Yeah,
he needs to win. That's the only chance he has of making the playoffs. He absolutely has to get a win. But even if he doesn't make the playoffs, I think if I start to see him get top 15,
he's 54 points out of 16th.
Wait, really?
Yes, he's in 20th, 54 points out. He's tied
that's
for
actually closer
19th.
than I thought he was.
Daniel Suarez is 48 points out and 18th. Chris Buescher is 3 points out. And Austin Dillon 16th. So this
right, I know AD is like right there about to get knocked out. He needs to step up his shit, but
this whole little battle is going to get close all the way down the wire.
Look, if Bubba makes the playoffs, then I'll be astounded. But even if he doesn't, if he starts knocking off some top 15 finishes, I'll be the guy that's like, you know what, Bubba's doing something. All right, he's doing at least more than I thought he was going to be able to all season. So, you know what, good for him. I'm not just here to be a hater on anybody. I'm just giving my honest opinion about stuff, and I have seen a little bit more out of Bubba. Whether his top 5 was, fuel strategy, that's fine. He was driving up there. He got top 15 the day before. So
I will note the DraftKings scheme was sick. It was damn
sick.
Sharp. It looked good.
It was sick. I said that on Twitter too. I was
I'm
not just a hater. It was a good paint scheme. So it was good on him.
It was a good looking car.
Good on the team. They had their team owner there to, talk about it because apparently Bubba also did get a text message from Michael Jordan saying that he now expects a top 10 finish for this weekend. And that's the kind of thing I said when he signed this deal.
Save fuel, Bubba. Save fuel.
That's the type of thing I said when he signed this deal was like, that's the owner you're about to deal with, rather than just be like, holy shit, man, awesome top 5 finish. I think MJ probably just texted him like, good job, period. Top 10 next week, period. Like it's a tough spot to be in. So we'll see what he can do. And look, if he pulls off a top 10 next weekend with no strategy, just outraces people, I'll totally admit I was wrong. And Bubba deserves the ride and all that.
Oh, I think he deserves it.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Let's not sit here and act like we're going to go out here and win 2 races. That's where I was pumping brakes.
Yeah, I think people got a little too dramatic about him getting that finish. I mean,
a fast Speed Weeks car does not mean a fast season.
Yeah, But Bubba could. I mean, I didn't know he's that close out of the playoffs in points, so he could do it.
It's plugging away, man. Then that just shows, something happened and he got a wild race strategy, fuel mileage win, or something happens and he gets a W. Is like, boom. Well, how serious are we talking about Bubba now? Or where's he rank in the playoffs? He's almost right there. All these guys, it seems like every week, are just swapping back and forth who's in and who's out.
But as nice as we're being right now with Bubba, which is rare on this podcast, I gotta bring him back down a little bit. Did you see the paint scheme, the fan vote paint scheme?
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a typical Bubba fan paint scheme. That thing is dog shit. Burgundy and black looks good. Pink hearts and 3D images.
Zooming in very well.
3D images and hearts do not work good on hoods
Oh
or
God.
on burgundy cars. The scheme is sick with a shitty hood. Make the hood black and we'll talk.
Oh God, it's so bad. It's not even funny. Rough. It's not even like a meme, like the Harvick thing. The Harvick thing I got, it was a meme and it was supposed to be ugly. And this one's just stupid and cringy. I totally agree. And I remember this fan
Dr.
vote
Pepper
and
dropping the ball.
And this was the worst one. And they actually had a really sick paint scheme on that fan vote that I voted for. I think it was like number 3 or something. And I was like, damn, that's actually a dope paint scheme. I hope they run it. And then when I saw this, I was just like, dude, I feel sorry for Bubba. And that is not a good look.
But you know how Bubba fans are, and emoji pictures, and anime.
A lot of anime avatars.
So they probably loved all that and voted for it. No wonder it won.
If I was just a normal Bubba fan, like Left Turn Colt podcast, they're Bubba fans. We have some friends that are Bubba fans. I feel sorry for you when they got to run stuff like that. And look, I'm an Austin Dillon fan. He ran a paint scheme with a fucking cat with a cape behind it one year, and I actually had to go to a race with that paint scheme.
I had to go to one where fucking dog food was the sponsor.
That wasn't
dog
as
food
bad,
beer.
That wasn't as bad. Either way, that's a tough look for Bubba. So that should have never been on the vote. It's not funny. It's just cringy.
Who's running the marketing team over there? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that's enough Bubba talk. Real quick, we're going to skim over this one. But Brad Keselowski confirms leaving Penske. We've talked ad nauseum about this. Silly season officially kicked off.
Right? Enter it automatically. We're getting in the thick of it. Open to page 694. And I mean, silly season is getting kicked off like a bombshell, dude. Brad is totally confirmed. Going to Roush. I think we need to get some marketing over there with a fucking name. Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing does not roll off the tongue.
Is that really what it's going to be?
I believe that's what I saw. It's going to be called Roush Fenway Keselowski.
We made a joke about that on the podcast.
RFKR, Rutherfucker. I don't know.
Remember, we were joking about how stupid that name would be.
Yeah. That's what I think I saw. So RFKR Racing or something. I don't like it. Maybe just maybe like I guess you got to keep Roush, but like come up with something.
Well, Keselowski doesn't roll off the tongue regardless, so you can't really.
BK kind of does, but what do you do? It's whatever, man. But hey, where Brad's going? So Brad is. I would be cool if they just like changed to a whole new number. Don't put him in the 6, a Cronus car. Like, is he going to bring sponsors? Is he going to get a new number? Where's Ryan Newman going in this whole deal? I assume Chris Buescher's safe. I don't know.
It has to mean Newman's out. I don't think this means they're adding another car. It's gotta mean Newman's gone.
I think Newman's gone. You feel bad for him. Almost
Buescher's looking better than he ever has. You don't want to get rid of. He's young still. I mean, you can't get rid of him right now. It's gotta be Newman. Especially after what happened to him.
With BK running things, how are these cars going to perform? Are we going to see an up in performance, or are we going to see some lull? Brad Keselowski running P22 runs. I expect him to be a big threat at some super speedways, definitely. But still, man, it's Mac Daddy moves. Like, I think a lot of these drivers, as we get to like when are they going to retire, they're also getting to like, what am I going to do when I retire? And Brad is letting us know big time that I'm about to be a playboy. Denny Hamlin ain't the only one with money around here. Yeah, that's kind of what I
Gordon?
got. What? Jeff Gordon? Yeah, Jeff Gordon said, "Fuck the booth. I want real money." I want some of this Kyle Larson money. Brad's doing the same thing. He said, he's going to Ford, and that's another thing. He's staying with Ford, so a little loyalty. But then also, like, I guess he was kind of been at Penske his whole Cup career, besides like the '09 Talladega deal. But
Yeah, because I thought he was going to make a shift over to Chevy for a while there, but it sounds like he's
yeah, there was a lot of remember rumors last year? They were like Brad Keselowski's going to the 48. Like he's going to the 48.
It seemed like that was the thing.
Yeah.
But they made the smart move, obviously, with Larson. So that's
I just feel like I really like Brad in the 2, and it's kind of like when I see the 2, I think of Brad Keselowski, and now it's.
I kind of wanted him to retire in the 2. Yeah,
I did too, and it's like, I think the biggest sign was that when Miller Lite pulled back, it was kind of like, what's going on over here? Like, what's the deal? And now, I mean, what happens with the 2? Do they disband the team? Do they sell a charter with all this chartered horseshit talk? Who goes to that car if it stays around? Sponsor wise, who stays with it? We got the Matty D deal. We got dickhead Austin Cindric coming up. What's gonna happen?
So that's the thing is, I mean, cool, good for Roush, but like, what's happening at Penske? Penske's top dog. Number 2 is good car. What's happening there? Not to mention Ryan Blaney's crew chief Todd Gordon has officially announced he's retiring. Apparently, something to do with like family issues.
Even more crazy talk.
Great crew chief leaving. So it does. I mean, I doubt this is going to happen, but they just lost, a driver. They just lost a crew chief. It would be pretty easy for Penske to be like, you know what? We got enough shit and 2 drivers. Like, maybe let's just run 2 cars for a little bit and see how it goes. The only problem is I don't know any Ford teams looking to buy another charter.
Well, does that with the charter thing? Does it have to if you buy the 2 charter? Do you have to be driving a Ford? Is it just a charter? You can.
That's a really good question. Actually,
I think like anybody can buy it. It's just that's a charter.
I thought for some reason it was manufactured, but maybe not. Yeah.
I think all in all, I think we're all kind of just sick of the whole charter thing. There's lots of rumors of like a lot of some of these younger teams, lower teams want to come up and go big boy racing, but they don't have a charter. They wouldn't be locked in. This, charter that.
Dale Jr.
It's like, yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, Dale Jr. All these rumors on Twitter is like, dude, just disband it. I feel like Dale Jr. is like, hey, I'd do it if y'all didn't have a charter system. There's your sign.
Yeah. I think Johnny Thomas used the example that's just franchisees now. You have to buy a franchisee to be in NASCAR. It's stupid. You should just be able to qualify a car. I get that they're doing it for sponsorship, that they want to be able to guarantee sponsors that your car is going to run. But
I remember like they used to do like top 30 in points for the first 6 races. The next season is locked into every race. The top 6 or top 30 in points from the following year, the first 6 races you were locked in. Then at the 7th race of the season, the new top 30 in points was locked into every race. And as it changed, if you went from 31st to 30th, now you were locked in. But if you went from 30th to 31st, you weren't locked in the next week. And I like that. I was cool with that shit before we started doing all this charter crap. And that's when we had a lot more teams around too. Qualifying was a bigger deal. I mean, that's a whole thing in itself.
Makes it a lot more competitive, definitely.
Yeah.
100% makes it more competitive. That's a good point. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that this is the world that we live in, that essentially you just have to have some other rich guy buy from another rich guy to be able to race in NASCAR.
Yeah.
That's what they've created.
Yeah, that's why I think we're seeing some more, some of these entertainers and other outside money bags getting into the sport. It's almost like a good business strategy call. I'd love to see it. It's cool seeing all these other personalities at the tracks and getting into NASCAR. That's more eyes, more viewers, more places for NASCAR to get in the world. But I mean, I think, do we want to get into the big bombshell?
Yeah, we might as well talk about it. This is what the entire episode is going to be about. Yeah, like the rest of this episode, we just found out about this.
Speaking of personalities.
Yeah. Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, all the nicknames.
Dude.
Has officially taken Trackhouse and bought Chip Ganassi.
What the
Just bought him.
Bought it. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, so what's the number? Just say a number. I got to check right here. Just say a number.
That's crazy. That's like Roush Fenway just selling to Kid Rock. That's essentially what we just witnessed. I mean,
Yeah.
as crazy as that sounds, that's what we just witnessed. In fact, Kid Rock would make more sense because I could see Kid Rock being Super NASCAR.
That'd be
Who
pretty
else?
badass,
Ludacris.
honestly.
The rapper Ludacris buying Roush Fenway. That's essentially what we just witnessed.
Yeah.
Something as crazy as Ludacris is this.
I mean,
it's wild.
The dynasty, I don't even want to use the word dynasty, but the epic powerhouse animal of Chip Ganassi, not as late, but of a 20-year hole. They've had some awesome runs, some awesome memories, paint scheme sponsors,
Yep,
iconic cars,
RIP.
big time names, is fucking dethroned and sent to pasture. And through the ashes emerges Pitbull and Justin
Mr.
Marks, Trackhouse
Worldwide.
Racing. Just when you think Daniel Suarez is on his last fucking leg, he kicks out and gets
That's
on the
so
top rope
true.
and is dropping swanton bombs off the top rope. I mean, Daniel Suarez is about to be big time, dude. Like, he's having his best season on their first year. I'm honestly a little curious, like, where are they going to go from here? I've only read bullshit tweets and stuff, but like, they're buying Chip Ganassi out. They're getting all this shit. They're getting like cars, fucking shop, all like, hey, everybody, y'all just stay put. We're just going to change some banners.
That's what I think is going to happen. So essentially, to break this down for people, I've been doing some research trying to figure this shit out because there's a lot going on here. So Mr. Worldwide has purchased Chip Ganassi's 2 cup rides, not the IndyCar, nothing, just the 2 cup rides.
2 charters.
2 charters for the Cup Series.
Yeah, as we talk charter racing.
Because I mean, they're big into a lot of other things. This is just 2 charters for the Cup Series. 99 will not stay with Trackhouse, so this does not mean that they're going to be 3 cars. There's still 2 cars. 99 was being leased from Spire, so Spire is taking back the 99. Apparently, it was a 1-year lease deal. They were already going to take back the 99 for 2022. So,
well, they're gonna
Trackhouse,
I feel like they're gonna keep the actual number, but like the whole hey, we've been leasing this. Yeah, the charter.
Yes.
They're like, hey, you can have that shit.
Are they gonna keep the number though?
Yeah, I mean I think that's their thing. Like 99's their thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, it sounds like
I think
we
you
need
have
some
to
more
buy.
information.
Well, you have
on
to
this.
buy. You have to buy the rights to use a number. I do know that. So, do they own the rights to use that number, or was that also leased out from Spire? Like, we own the right. We own 99, and we lease you the number.
I thought they didn't have the fucking charter, and they were just like, "Hey, we're doing it." I don't know. I don't sign the paperwork there, but
I think like the charter is the number. Like that's what they are hand in hand. So like number 8 is the charter that RCR owned. Just because they weren't running it doesn't mean they didn't own it. They ran 31, so they own multiple.
Well, I think you get like, hey, you bought the charter, but you can change the number if you want, if everything works out.
Well, I think you would have to buy the rights to use the number regardless. So I think they're not keeping 99.
Charter is the number. All right, cool. Thank you.
So they're not keeping 99. I think they get the numbers from Chip Ganassi.
Nathan, find out what's going on with the 99.
So I'm pretty sure the 99 goes back to Spire, and Spire's going to run that.
Well, it was never at Spire, was it? Like, they ran the 77 and the 7.
No, so Spire had 3. And they leased out 2, or they leased out, I think, like all of them. Right? Next year they're leasing out 2, and they're only keeping.
Well,
the
they sold one to Colleague
right.
coming in. That's even more news.
So I think they only are going to have the 99 Spire now. We'll just have the 99.
But it'll be the 7 of Corey LaJoy.
Well, I think does Corey LaJoy go to the 99 now?
No, he stays the 7. They're keeping the 7. Just forget the numbers.
No, the numbers are the charters, Dakota.
I know, but I don't
think about that.
I don't think that they're like Chip Ganassi is going to absolve into Trackhouse. Chip Ganassi's no more, and they're taking all their chips and all their shit.
So they keep their numbers.
Well, yeah. So I don't think they're going to. I mean, maybe they put Daniel Suarez in the 1. Fuck, I don't know.
Well, they will. So Daniel Suarez they're going to keep. So somebody, right? So somebody is going. It depends. Well, that's another thing I want to talk about is what drivers stay. Obviously,
yes.
I'm just trying to break down essentially what's happening to these charters.
We need know-it-all Nathan to get us some intel.
Trackhouse is now Chip Ganassi. Pretend they just switch names and they keep the numbers. That's it.
Okay.
So Trackhouse now runs those 2 numbers that Chip Ganassi had last year and the years before. Obviously, we know.
Yeah. Pitbull is taking over NASCAR.
Right.
And Daniel Suarez is riding his coattails.
So the one in the 42 is going to be Trackhouse now. It's not Chip Ganassi. It's now Trackhouse,
Okay.
which means probably good sponsorship, because I think Trackhouse is really good with bringing in sponsors.
Dude, and they are one of the only fucking teams that has a guy that can design a fucking paint scheme. Like they have banger schemes. Well. They have banger schemes almost every week.
I think RCR does well.
RCR does well.
Thank you.
You know, there's some
Harvick usually does really well. I know you don't like some of them, but I have to admit, Harvick, I think usually does really well.
Shout out Lou Creative. He's doing some banging shit over there. However, I think Busch is pushing some weird shit. But, you know, where's Kurt going? There's all these rumors that he was going to Trackhouse. He was going to 2311. Poor Ross. Does Ross get the shaft twice? Is Ross going to stay? Are they kicking him out to the Doves? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here. But it just, like, as we have another atom bomb drop in silly season, it just opens, like, 3 more closets of, like, well, what about this now?
Yeah. We thought one bomb was enough. It was like Jeff Gordon leaving the booth. Who's going to replace him? And then it was Brad K's leaving. Who's going to replace him? And now
I got a smoking gun. Like, they're looking for a smoking gun right here, and I'm going to blow off a fucking bazooka over here.
The rapper Pitbull bought Chip Ganassi.
It's wild. It's so wild.
So
when Trackhouse came along, I was like, Pitbull. Pitbull's getting a car. I was like, what a terrible investment. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Do you remember
when Floyd Mayweather was supposed to buy a team? What happened to that? Team Money or whatever?
Where's that at? Who knows?
Team Money something, TMT or something like that?
I feel like we were being punked or something on that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Daniel, So essentially, I don't see them not keeping Daniel Suarez for Trackhouse.
Oh, no. Daniel's here to stay, dude.
So that means Daniel's coming over. So right now that team has Kurt Busch in the 1 and Ross Chastain in the 42. Ross has been doing very well lately. He's young. He has a very bright future if he continues to drive the way he's been driving. Kurt Busch is a championship driver, is better than Ross Chastain. That's inarguable, I think. I'm not saying
first full-time season.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like at the end of their careers, maybe Ross will be better. I'm just saying now, Kurt is the more talented, the more experienced driver.
Yeah.
But he does have a shorter window. This is a tough one. Where do you go? Daniel Suarez, longevity, right?
Yes.
A lot of longevity. Ross Chastain, a lot of longevity. And he's doing really well. They're both trending upward.
That's the thing, too. It's Ganassi was finally getting the ball spinning over there. And we've been seeing some good runs by him. And then he's like, abort.
I'm not going to lie. I think it's all around. I think it's going to be positive for that team, because it seems like Trackhouse is bringing in dollars, putting together some good equipment. I think it could be the rejuvenation, even though it's not Chip Ganassi anymore. We haven't seen them competitive in a long time. This is what that team needed. I think so. The question mark is who stays and who goes.
Yeah. And here's the thing is like, I mean, for the last couple of years, I've been like, this might be Kurt's last season. Like, how long is he going to keep this up? He's up there with the big dogs, too. Like,
right. We've been saying that for like 2 years.
He's got monster money, and I don't think Kurt's ready to go anywhere. There's rumor to the 2311, but I'm like, well, how long does that last? Is that going to be a 1 year thing? Like, Kurt's getting up there, man. We got all these young kids ready to, get after it. I don't know. I think they bring Daniel over. Kurt goes over to some other team with monster money, perhaps, and they're considerate to Ross and let him stay.
All right, check this out. Kurt to the 2.
I don't think. Well, no, I think he burnt all his bridges at Penske. I think. I know.
I agree, but if you're Penske, I mean,
I hadn't even thought of that.
If you need a guy just for like a season or two, like we joked about, some older guys that you could pick up for a short term. Oh,
damn it! Oh my god, I didn't even thought. But then I was like, oh yeah, there's no way. I think that ship
you can't, right?
No, they do not want Kurt back.
So, do you think Chastain to the 2 is a possibility?
No, I think over there it's like Matty D and Austin. You already got Austin Cindric in the window. Just do some shuffling around. I think I would hope Matty D stays. He's kind of built a relationship with it.
I hope so too.
But
yeah,
it's a cutthroat business. Who knows? I would love to see Ross just stay right where he is in the 42 at least if
because
he's
it's
not getting
looking good for
shafted.
him right now.
Yeah,
It's finally in like the first. He's finally like it's looking good for him. He's had a really tough
Yeah,
career.
he's got McDonald's
He
backing him.
keeps getting screwed over. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and maybe one of the most infamous like screw overs in NASCAR history.
Yeah.
They need to
One
make
thing,
a 30 for 30 about this guy's career.
one thing that works too is like, is Trackhouse Chevy buying Chevy of Ganassi. There's not, I mean, maybe
Right.
if there's some sponsor things going on, they're like, hey, we're already Chevy. Come,
Chevy,
we're,
right? Exactly. That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
You know how Trackhouse has been like building all their cars in RCR shop or whatever,
Yeah.
or sharing it, and then I
Yep.
feel like RCR's like, hey, dude, what the fuck? Like, we've been helping you this whole damn time.
Or if anything, do you think that this just
now we
like,
haven't Trackhouse
bolsters their
RCR
relationship?
alliance? Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And they start to kind of take over the Chevy scene
Yeah.
where they're like, let's work together.
Hey,
Like, fuck it.
Hendrick.
We're two.
Yeah, we got him. He's gone. Chip's crying. Yeah, send us all your shit.
Exactly. I mean, maybe it seems like Chevy's been working together more and more.
They put a
So
do-rag on Rick Hendrick. He's in a music video. Pitbull's taking over, dude.
Pitbull, it's his world. We're all living in it, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
well, that's
I don't
one
know.
thing. Or what? Pitbull's at races. He's doing
He's there.
meetings. He is like, I want some fucking wins. Like, we are taking over. He's doing pep talks with the crews. Like, I thought when Pitbull came over, it was going to be
It's
like,
gonna be a joke.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the same thing. Also, our boy Jared, and in case y'all didn't see earlier,
Hey,
just
cheers,
one
Jared.
more time, giving these puppies away. This is
Ooh.
a full giveaway
Yeah,
for these.
check
weeks
out the
right
giveaway,
here.
Jared.
Oh baby, Jared, if you want another good pair, so you don't have to have any backup gas station sunglasses, we're giving that pair away. We're going to be posting probably tomorrow or tonight. It's going to be on Instagram and Twitter. It's going to be a giveaway. All you have to do is follow us. You have to like the posts. You have to tag a friend in either post, Instagram or Twitter. It doesn't matter. Each tag is another entry into that. And then you have to share it. So if it's on Twitter, just go ahead and share it, by hitting retweet. If it's on Instagram, you can share it via, I don't know, your story or whatever. I'm not a big Instagram guy. I'm going to be honest with you. So yeah, anyway, back to Bissner Worldwide. I think I don't know if RCR is like going to be butthurt about this. If anything, I think RCR is like, hey, we have a really good relationship with the guy that just bought Chip Ganassi. That might look good for them.
Hey, they are not fucking around over there.
Right. I think it's a good position for them. If Ross Chastain gets screwed over again,
I will be so mad, dude. I'm a Ross fanboy. I like Ross. I want to see him succeed. I don't know if it's in the 42, but I don't want to see him get fucked over. Yeah, please, don't hurt Ross's heart, please, for me.
Don't break his heart. Don't break Ross's heart. Let him down gently if you have to let him down. Here's what would suck is if they let Ross go, and then like a year later, Kurt leaves and does some other shit like Kurt does.
Oh, I know, right?
And then they find somebody else for that one ride instead of Ross, and he just once again got screwed over. That's the type of shit that'll happen to him. It's super sad, but
yeah,
I hope it doesn't.
I don't know. I feel like
here's what I hope happens. I hope that the 2311 team somehow pulls off getting another ride like they've been talking about. I don't know where they would get this magical ride from. I don't know who's willing to get rid of one, but I hope they get one like they've been talking about, and they get Kurt like they've been talking about. And then all is right in the world. You get Kurt still gets his Chevy ride that he wants. And then Ross gets to keep his 42, Suarez in the number 1. Boom.
I feel like Michael Jordan right now is probably like, hey, yo, man, give me that Pitbull's number. Hey, man, what them numbers look like, bro?
Exactly. He's probably like,
what all do you have to do, man? Where do I sign up for that?
We just got into this, and he just bought 2 new cars. Like, okay,
yeah,
let's
like
see.
What the fuck do I have to? I have more money than him.
100%. He has more money. I mean,
yeah.
No offense to Miss Worldwide, but it's Michael Jordan. Let's be honest. So hopefully that's what happens. I'm like fingers crossed. No announcements are made until Michael Jordan buys another ride and Kurt gets it, and all is right in the world.
Does 2311 have the balls to make another ride charterless? Just will and deal, send it to Daytona and qualify.
Who would it be?
I don't know. Probably Kurt Busch, maybe a Gibbs affiliate. We got some kids, brewing in the wakes over there. Nowhere for them to go. Toyota Alliance. I don't know.
So do they just like outright buy the 99 from Spire since it's a Chevy? I don't know. Maybe Spire's just like just leave, dude. We
Again,
want
I
some
don't know.
competitive.
Yeah, I don't know how the manufacturer works with the charters, but I don't know. Maybe I think each silly season I'm like, dude, this is crazier than last year. And
This
here we
one's
are
just
again.
I don't know if we'll ever top this one.
This one's getting
With
wild because
Pitbull
we're getting
buying
like
Chip Ganassi.
owners. Yeah, owners are getting involved now. It's not just who's going to what car.
Right.
Like teams are eating other teams.
Right.
It's
This is
cannibalism.
wild.
It's nuts.
If
And
we have to have the franchisee charter system, at least we got Pitbull here to make
I
it
feel like
interesting.
you have like your loyal like fans that are Penske, Hendricks. There's probably some Chip Ganassi fans out
Oh,
there.
definitely.
Do you imagine they're like, dude, what the hell?
What
What the fuck, dude? The 42 and one gear all over, and they're like, oh shit. But let's be honest, it's been a
It had
rough
been
year.
dying for a while.
Ganassi, I don't even think I've seen Chip at a race. Like, I think he's kind of like, yeah, what? Yeah, 40 million or something. I don't know. Give me the money. Sign, yeah. And he's got bigger fish to fry.
If there's any Chip Ganassi like fanboys out there, my only words of advice is get on board with the Trackhouse thing. I think this is gonna
I would
make
totally
it
just
way
be like, well,
better.
I guess I'm a Daniel Suarez fan.
Or whatever, they might keep your driver if you're a Kurt or a Ross fan. They might keep him. So let's see what happens. I say stick it out. I think Trackhouse is going to be for the better in the long run for Chip Ganassi. Watch, that is going to be cut and clipped for like bad NASCAR takes on Twitter like in like 5 years when the team falls apart.
Yeah.
But
Speaking
I think
of Daniel Suarez, go out and get you a Coke, y'all.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm excited,
sponsors.
honestly. I mean, when I read that, I was shocked, but I've thought about it, and I'm excited as long as Ross doesn't get his heart broken again. Poor Ross.
Yeah, and does this even appetize some taste for even more sponsors? Like, hey, yo, Pitbull is not fucking playing. Like, he's buying people and shit.
Big time.
He's shutting NASCAR down. Let's hop on board.
If I'm an owner of some big company or in marketing for some company and I saw that, I would be like, oh, he's investing.
All of a sudden, Shaquille O'Neal owns a team. It's getting wild.
I would look at that as, I want to invest more because I see that he's investing more. So that's definitely bodes to the confidence of the sport.
And here's to all the naysayers, all the haters about NASCAR is dying, it's dead. Pitbull is buying NASCAR teams. If it was fucking dying, Pitbull would not be doing this.
Michael Jordan and Pitbull would not be just now coming into the sport.
Honestly, this
really
is
dying
to the fucking roof. It's getting wild.
Yeah. Honestly, we were just talking about Chevy teams. And like I said, manufacturing might have nothing to do with the charter system. It's just like in my head for some reason. I think it's because Trackhouse was Chevy and now they bought a Chevy team. So whatever.
Yeah.
One team I could see selling and probably should have been the team to sell this entire time. I don't know what you have in your head. Richard Petty.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I've heard, I think, Petty. Where did I hear it? Was it DBC? I heard somewhere that Richard Petty, like if you wanted to buy Richard Petty, yay, Snake Wife. That if you wanted to buy Richard Petty, you had to keep the rights to his name on the team.
But here's the thing, I wouldn't mind that.
Because the name, fucking race team, I want to keep my own fucking name.
The name has so much weight, though. You could just put Petty, though. Like I would Petty, say, like, okay, I got to take off the Richard, but like Petty and then your name Racing, because Petty has a lot of weight in the racing community. I don't know if I would want it off. Also, I would keep the paint schemes. I would keep the paint scheme. It's iconic. You can sell it. It's just like the number 3. They talked about how they wouldn't bring the 3 back in black.
Yeah.
Come on. They're going to bring that. You know how much they sell merch for that shit? It's the same thing with the 43, I'm surprised nobody has wanted to buy that. That team has been falling apart for years, and it is iconic.
I will say Eric Jones has been giving it fucking hell. I really was
I love Eric Jones. I've always been on board with Eric Jones.
He is getting to sit in the pasture, and he is coming back swinging.
I mean, look at the guys that come out through it too. Like Eric Amarola, Bubba's now doing his thing. Eric Jones is there now. Like they get talent. It's iconic, and it's one car, so it's not like you're having to buy 2 or 3 cars. If 2311 wants to get another Chevy, or I don't know if you can switch manufacturers. Like I said,
they're staying Toyota.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm probably wrong about the manufacturer thing. So that's what I'm saying. I think you could buy one and switch it to Toyota. I think it's just the number essentially that you're buying. But I mean, maybe 23 is like you have to stick Chevy just because it's so iconic. I don't know. Either
Right.
way, that's a team I could see somebody purchasing that has a lot behind it.
True.
So-
Silly season is kicked off, and I fucking
It's
love
wild.
it. I mean, we
It's
still got a
wild.
long ways to go when we're talking about it.
Yeah. See, here we go. Agreeing. Don't get rid of the petty name. I agree.
Fuck it. I do it.
We'll wrap
name
it up by
something stupid.
talking a little bit about Road America. You know this podcast, if you listen to it, whether you like us or you hate us, more likely you hate us. We are not huge fans of all the road courses. That's not to say that I hate road courses.
All of the road courses.
Exactly. We don't just, I mean, I probably hate road courses more than most people, even though I'm wearing a fucking road course shirt.
Yeah, what a poser.
But we got another road course. This one we haven't raced, I believe, a cup race at for 65 years.
I have no fucking idea. I know, like, they went there once upon a time way back in the day.
I think it was I think it's been 65 years. I think it was like 1955 or 56 or I don't know. I'm bad at math. I'm pretty sure they haven't raced there for 65 years. So it's another road course, man. I don't know what to tell you.
This is one I was like, I don't hate and I don't like I don't care. I mean, a passionate old school fan. I wish we were at Daytona, but however, if you're taking it from July 4th, at least we're getting the championship there, season championship. But 4th of July at Road America, I guess the name of it goes well. I don't give a shit about this road course. Xfinity always goes there. It's okay race. I don't know. I'm kind of just like, I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm not gonna be a dickhead and be negative Nancy over here and bitch about road coursing, but I'll just watch and give my evaluation then. I don't give a fuck what happens. Kyle Larson's probably gonna win, so
yeah,
it's a road
we'll
course.
Get into our
dude.
picks
I know
it's
a big fucking road course. It's a fucking giant one.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's not much to say about it. Like you said, we haven't seen most of these guys drive on it in forever. If ever. I mean, we'll see. It's tough
America,
to talk about.
Fuck yeah. Yeehaw, meemaw. Let's do it.
It's tough to talk about. And I mean, I know Dakota, me and you have to probably discuss our scheduling with 4th of July coming up. If we're even going to do an episode, honestly, I'm going to be out in the middle of West Texas. I don't know if I'll be able to do an episode. I'll try.
Well, we can always run this schedule back if we got to.
It might be tough. So we'll have to discuss that. It's another road course, and it's probably going to be fucking good because every time I complain about a road course, it ends up actually being a pretty good
Well, that's the thing is, like, watch this be a banger, huge crowd, America.
Exactly. I hope it is. I hope just because I don't want to see more road courses doesn't mean I don't want it to be a good race. Doesn't mean I don't want everybody there.
That's one thing I saw is 3 of the next, was it 3 or 4? I think 3 of the next 7 races are road courses.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I'll take this one over fucking Indy Roval. I do not want to watch.
Yeah, 100%. If we're gonna do road courses, let's just go to a fucking road course. Like, there's no reason to do Rovals. It's stupid. So I guess let's do at the line because I know you're gonna make them right off the top of your head right now.
No, man, I wrote these down last week when we were talking about doing the show.
When you wrote them down last week, yeah.
So since we're going to Road America,
did you really write these down?
This just in. I just got a report from my reporter here, and looks like it's a bond tape off of Kyle Larson's nose last week.
This just in.
Oh my gosh! So we're gonna kick it off. We'll go from the back to the front. Low road course racing. I don't know who's gonna be. It's
gonna be
who's
tough.
gonna be good here. I don't know. I know a lot of guys are running Xfinity race just to get some practice in, but I mean, road course racing. Who's gonna be good in that? You know who is good? The 34 of Michael McDowell versus the 21 of Matt DiBenedetto. Both are kind of good at road courses. Matt DiBenedetto. Yeah, okay. Well, Michael McDowell is a lot better this year, it seems. Yeah. I don't know when Matty D is going to be good and when he's not. It seems like he's either in the top 5
good point,
or he is 3 laps down in 27th.
Very good point.
Michael McDowell has been plugging away. I was kind of going for the lower teams for our first pick, but yeah, I was putting Fords against Fords. Let's switch it up.
That was a fine one. But yeah, I'm going to go McDowell. I've seen a lot out of him, and especially on road courses, so.
Well, I thought this would be another good one since we were just talking about it a minute ago.
Okay.
We're hot gossip right now in the news. Who's going to finish ahead of who? Daniel Suarez or Ross Chastain?
Ross Chastain.
They're both hot right now.
100% Ross Chastain.
Ross has been willing and dealing these road courses. Remember he was leading at Coda?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I'm going to talk about it in a second. Ross Chastain.
Oh. All right, we're going Ross. My boy Ross always.
Like I said, I'm totally on board with Daniel Suarez this year. It's so funny how much I was
Tootsies?
I was never anti. I should get that like a t-shirt actually. That would be a dope
I think they
one.
made one. I think they honestly made one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on board with him this year 100%. I might wait to get some merch though for next year to see what paint scheme he's in and what car he's in then.
More hot gossip. Kurt Busch or Brett Keselowski?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good one, yeah.
Nice.
Kurt's been plugging away lately.
Yeah.
Brad has been plugging away. He's big timing. Brad's got some wins. Chevy's hot right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Kurt.
Solid pick. And Kurt's a
I'm gonna
little
go
good road course racer.
Yeah.
Brad is either 20th or he's up in the top 10.
I was just gonna say that. That's why I'm going Kurt, because he might. And with the news now officially out, I wonder if the team's a little bit more sluggish. Apparently, he talked to his team about this like 2 months ago.
Really?
So they've known for a long time.
Yeah.
And he discussed it with his team, and he was like, "Hey, we're all adults here. Let's just do our jobs," which is kind of interesting because people have talked about how he hasn't really shown up for a while now, and I'm like, it kind of lines up with apparently when he told the team. So I especially now with all the news coming out, I wonder if the team's going to be a little bit more sluggish. Whereas Kurt's like, "Hey, I'm going to stay in this fucking ride. Ross, sorry."
To the fucking break of dawn. I feel like
so
that's
I'm going
Kurt's
Kurt.
attitude is. All right. For round 4. I mean, I might as well. I think I did these at Coda or Sonoma, but we're going to do them again. The kings of road courses. Everybody's looking at them. Kyle Larson or Chase Elliott?
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I know
that one's kind of flipping the coin.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson. Just because you can't bet against
Kyle
him right
Larson
now.
Because fuck Chase Elliott.
You can't bet against him right now. If it was
can't.
Chase Elliott and just about anybody else, maybe excluding Kyle Busch, I'd pick Chase Elliott, but it's Kyle Larson. Can't bet against him.
Definitely. I mean, that team.
I mean, Chase Elliott's won road course win this year right here. The shirt I'm wearing. It won because, of rain. Let's be honest. I think Kyle Larson could have won that one as well. So,
yeah. Oh, this one is going to be perfect, and you are totally not going to expect it.
Can't tell that sarcasm.
Justin Haley or Anthony Alfredo? Who's finishing ahead of who?
Anthony Alfredo.
Really? Because that 77 got P25 on Sunday as Justin Allgaier hopped in it last fucking second. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was like that car doesn't finish 25th. Like,
right.
That was pretty good for them. And Justin Allgaier. I thought it was cool because, like, hey, yeah, where's the brake pedal? Oh, yeah, I'll drive it. Justin Allgaier hops in and does that. I was like, okay, Justin.
No, it was a really cool story.
I see you. Yeah, I figured I'd pick 2 low shit balls and see what you thought about them. Anthony Alfredo can't seem to not find the wall. I just think that they needed somebody to drive that car, and he got the lucky call. I think Justin Haley will be something with colleague, but not in the Spire car.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, that's it. Let's get to the locks of the week.
At the lines. So, yeah, let's start out with locks. Do you want to start out? Because we're both going to have the same lock, right?
Well, I always try to pick different than you, even though I think we're both thinking like 5 different things to think about.
I mean, but for lock, it's hard not to pick Kyle Larson, right? I mean,
it's Kyle Larson and it's Kyle Larson. And the thing is, they were like, yeah, where was Kyle Larson Sunday? He didn't even win. It was like, he was in a back car, started last and finished second. What?
Right. No. That's anybody that says that's just no. Yeah. They're stupid.
He has not slowed down.
Since we always pick Kyle Larson, if I could throw out 3 names that are locks, in my opinion, I don't know about you, I would do Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch.
Ooh, I think Kyle Busch is hot right now. He's riding some momentum. Somebody that always gets slept on, it seems, at some of these road courses. I'm going to throw it out there. I just thought of another one. But I'm going to go with the 22 of Joey Logano.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Martin Truex Jr.
Well, he is too, but I haven't really seen nothing from Truex lately. Like, he was there at Sonoma.
Road courses. That's why.
Yeah, he's good at road courses, but I'm not picking him. I'm going to pick Joey Logano. He's always sleeping there in 5th to capitalize. And I'm sick of picking Hendrick cars and shit, so.
I feel you, man. I totally feel you.
Yeah.
Wild card. I don't know
Oof.
if you were going to pick this one, but my wild card is going to be Ross Chastain.
Oh,
So I said I was
man.
going to come back to him. So he finished 4th at Coda and 7th at Sonoma.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You know who I'm
One
gonna
top
go?
5, one top 10 in our road courses. So
I'm gonna go for a total wild card and pick Tyler Reddick. Was a fucking blazing rocket
yeah,
at
that's
Coda.
good.
I don't think he was shit at Sonoma really, but he's been to Road America. Remember him in that 2-car in Xfinity Blazing
Right.
Trails?
Yep.
So
That's a good one.
at least he's got some track memory, and he's gonna fucking send it.
I'd like to see this news with Chip Ganassi light a fire under Kurt and Ross.
Oh
And
yeah,
kind of see them battle it out to be like, I'm keeping my fucking ride. Like,
yeah.
one of us is gone. Who's it gonna be? And
I
it would
think
be
that,
really cool to see Ross. Like,
but I have this like
light the fire
underlying
under his
feeling
ass.
that Kurt's already got his shit in order, and like they're just waiting to tell us.
I know. I hope not. I hope not. And nothing against Kurt. I don't
Yeah.
mind Kurt at all.
I think
It's
Kurt
just-
knows what's happening, and we're just
Ross
waiting to
has
find
been
out.
doing so well this year. And this is a
Mhm.
road course, which he's been killing it. Like I said,
Yeah.
4th at Coda and 7th at Sonoma.
Yeah,
I mean, that's really good stats for a road course in the 42 car. So, can you imagine if he got a win here?
yeah.
Right
That's
after
another
that
thing.
news.
We could have some crazy wreck. We could have some crazy shit happen. Some guys get off track and blow up, and have some crazy wild card winner, and he's in the playoffs. Like
This guy has finished right around top 5 for
Yeah.
the other 2 road courses. What if he pulled out a win here right after this news? I mean, there would be a lot of hype around his name after that.
Yeah.
People would be like, you can't get rid of him now. So
Yeah.
it would be
I would
really
love
cool.
to- I would love to see it.
I think his odds are pretty low. Let me pull up his betting odds. So if you are betting, I'm honestly probably going to put some money on him. I don't know what the odds are for like top 10 finishes, because that's usually what I like to do with these kind of guys. But I think his odds are somewhere down here, plus 4,000. So yeah, that's like middle. That's like middle of the pack. That's below Christopher Bell and Kurt Busch and all those guys. So could make a little bit of money off that.
I like those
if he has
odds.
good odds. Yeah, especially for a top 10 finish. I don't know about a win, but a top 10 finish, you could probably make a bit of money on that.
Yeah, I might need to get my wallet out. Daddy needs some money.
There you go. So just to wrap it up, once again, brought to you
Good
by
episode.
Yeti. Brought to you by Yeti. Use the link below if you're going to buy anything Yeti. Look at that cup. And brought to you by Yeats. Whoa. Brought to you by Yeats. 10% off
pretty
discount code Chairgatin. And just pulled these out of the packages. I will
You want to let
repackage
them know what to
them.
do again? One to the road.
Yeah. The 3rd time of the episode, we are doing a giveaway for these bad boys. I just pulled them out of the packaging. They are brand spanking new. I'll put them back in the packaging, I swear, before I send to you. We will make a post on Twitter and Instagram, and all you have to do to win these bad boys is you have to like the post. Doesn't matter which platform. You have to tag a friend. Every friend that you tag is another entry for a chance to win these guys. You have to share the post. So whether that's a retweet or like share via story and tag us in it. And just like the post, I guess, and follow us. You know, basic shit.
Love it.
There you go. And you can win these things. We'll probably have it for like 48 or 72 hours. Haven't really decided yet. I'll probably post it tonight. So be on the lookout for that. If you are a person that follows and watches our episodes, I know who you are. And, you know, doesn't hurt your chances if I know who you are. Let's just put it that way.
Hey, hooking up the fam.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We
Hey.
may or may not see you on Sunday or Monday, depending on if we're busy
might just be
getting
next
drunk
week.
on 4th of July. It might be next week. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Probably going to be next week. Probably going to be see you on Sunday. But thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all then.
All right, y'all. Peace. Happy 4th of
Peace.
July.